I'm a jeweler. I am. This road. Hello, everybody. It is Wednesday, December 29th. I am going to, so I am so into the Dollar Tree for groceries. I know it's really ghetto, kind of ratchet to do that, you know, like 58 years old and I do my grocery shopping at the Dollar Tree, but they have some. I just filmed and then it went into something weird just because the way that my camera is. Okay. On my way to the Dollar Tree to get food. I do like grocery shopping there. It's a really good place to get some really good groceries if you're not watching your weight, you don't care about sodium intake, and you're totally into eating unhealthy, which is what I'm doing right now. But I'm not gaining weight. I'm not losing weight. I might be losing weight. I don't know. So let me tell you some of my favorite things, and then I'll tell you all about all the stuff that I'm wearing. My big thing now is I like to get the butter snap pretzels, the little square ones, and the cheese. I don't know who makes it. It's the pepper jack cheese. It's not terribly spicy, but the cheese itself tastes amazing. And so I really, that's like my jam, is to just sit and eat cheese and crackers. Then I need something sweet, so I either get Twizzlers or those Bullseye caramel creams. Not the Goettes, which was back in the day. Oh my God, I remember my mother would take me, like if she needed to get new tires or something done on her car, and they had a vending machine, the kind that you pulled out the lever, and it was, some of you are going to remember it, a lot of you will, and it was like shaped, it was like glass or something, or it was probably a heavy plastic, but it was shaped like it was around the metal part, and it was, might have even been like a little faceted, shaped kind of nice. And then the package came with 8 of them, but they were thinner than they are now. Now they're really thick. I still love them. My favorite of that, and you can only get it at like an old-fashioned candy store, are of course, the licorice, the black licorice ones. Somebody just went through a red light, which is why there's so many accidents here. Very unnecessary. Okay, I put my septum in, but this started out as a completely straight piece of metal, and I made it into a perfect circle because I'm a jeweler, and I am. I even know how to solder, so quiet before you say I'm not a jeweler. I am a jeweler. And I can make straight metal into circles, and I can even do the V, but it isn't long enough, the piece that I had, to fit in my nose. Then I took out the hoop that I usually wear because I didn't want 2 hoops. And this was a curved inside, you know, the curve. It's a pink gem. I think it's, what is it? Something real. Pink. Tourmaline or something. And it was one of those corkscrew, which I don't like. So I straightened it, and then I made it into an L. And so the small part of the L fits flat against my nose, and it perfect size. The ones that you can buy are a little bit too big, and it makes the post part stick out a little too much. So, no, I want to say it's a pink sapphire. That's what it is. It's a pink sapphire in a gold setting. I got it years ago. And I have a light blue one as well. And I put my septum in. And then I am seriously thinking about getting right there, though, a tiny little, it won't start out tiny, but then it will be tiny, Ashley piercing. I realized I took out, remember I had the vertical labrae twice. The reason I didn't like it was because where they placed it was in the middle. I don't want it in the middle of my lip, because the way my lips are, when I close them, the top lip touches that, and it drove me crazy. And also, what I really want is a labrae, which I've had, but the next day the guy put in something way too, first of all, I kept biting on it, okay, because it was too long. They have to do that. But he put, the post was fine, but the little gem on the end, he listened to me, and I was like, I want the smallest gem. And he listened to me, and I know nothing, if you know what I mean. And the next morning, it had been sucked in through the swollen part, and I literally just was able to take it out through that inside. And plus, biting down on that bar every time I ate. Now, I want it right there. So the flat back would be right here, which could interfere with my teeth initially. What they do with that, it's the only piercing, mouth piercing, that they do change out with it after 2 weeks. They don't do that with the vertical lip piercing, the vertical labrae, because you have to wait 2 months to get it changed out to be shorter, because they do it with the Ashley because of the fact that it will, in particular, mess with your teeth if you kept that in too long. So after 2 weeks, when the swelling goes down, they change it. I'm sure it makes it swell again. I'm stopping into Dollar Tree to get some goodies. So anyways, what you can do after a while is you can put one of the dental backings on the Ashley, so that if it touches your teeth or gums, it's not metal on it. You can also get a bioplast backing, which they don't recommend. Bioplast, it's not, I don't know. But I want to talk, there's a really good piercer in town that is like, that's all they do. And I'm going to talk to them and find out if I have the right anatomy for it. Okay, I'm gonna take you into Dollar Tree with me and get goodies. Goody two shoes. Okay, maybe you don't have to have a thank you. Sour Patch Kid, watermelon, and then love Bit O' Honey, love Smarties, They don't have my favorite thing anymore, which was these peanut things. Let's do the peaches. Ooh, what's that? Okay. Oh, they do have Andy's candies. So they don't always have everything, but you have to look because sometimes they get it back in. Okay. Then my favorite jam are, I could do those pretzels, but I really like these. And they're low in fat. Oh, then you know what else is really good? Do they have it? Oh, they don't have it. It's these apple cinnamon. Oh, there they are. These are amazing. We'll get these too. Apple cinnamon, cheddar and sour cream. Let's see. And then some of them don't have the cold case, but this does. Oh my God! Also, I've been the Celeste pizza. Wait, hold on. Yes. Best cheese in the whole world. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pepper jack. Then I love. Oopsie. I love vegetable egg roll. They have some breakfast. This is amazing. French toast. Sausage. Okay, there we go. Grapefruit and red ginger. I don't remember where I got it. So good though. It smells like, I mean, you can smell the ginger, so it smells like ginger. Okay. It smells like Origins ginger mist. So you saw I got a ton of stuff. Now I need to put on some lip gloss and pay a little bit of attention here. Oh, my nose is so sore because I was trying all kinds of rings. I was trying to get in one that's a little bit too thick, and this one is, I hammered it so it's like flat inside. Oh, I also got this perfume, the Jennifer Aniston Beachscape. It's really nice. Jasmine. Beachy. But doesn't last. Has no lasting power, which is pisses me off. Okay. What am I going to put on my lips? I think I'm going to put on this. It's a MAC lipstick. I don't know the name because the bottom is off. I've had it for as long as I can remember, back in Boston. Still smells fine. That's the color. It's a perfect nude pink. But I do have some dryness, so it's not very forgiving. Shows everything. See, I really feel like the Ashley is going to look so pretty with lipstick. I was going to put on lip gloss, but right now I'm not. Oh, by the way, it's 59 degrees. Okay. So, I want to tell you about my wig, and I want to tell you what I did to it, and then I want to tell you about my name necklace. I just got this in the mail. It's sterling silver. I mean, it said it was sterling silver. I hope that this is, doesn't matter. I can always get a chain now that I have the Lori Beth. I picked the font. It was free shipping from an Etsy seller, and I love it. It's like very gangster, like it's thick, but it's light. It has an extender. You guys know, like, that was my thing. I always wore my Lori necklace, Lori Beth, and I wore it till it like broke, and then I think I threw away the Lori Beth. I'm not sure, but I like this one so much. And then I'm gonna wear my, my heart. I have it on a, it's a 18 karat gold heart, floating heart from Hitchcock Madrona from years ago. And then because I wore it so much, never took it off, the necklace part kept breaking. So she fixed it so many times. I finally just bought my own, because I'm a jeweler. And that's what I'm going to have to title this. And I have it on an oxidized silver chain with the 18 karat gold floating heart, and I think it'll look really pretty with the mixed metals. Then I have these earrings. I feel like they're very 70s. They're quilted. I do sell them as well. I don't think I have them up on my Etsy site right now, though. And then my wig. Okay, so my wig is, who is it by? Okay, you're gonna have to look back yourself. If I remember, I'll put it in the video. I did a live video with it, getting it, and it's just a wavy, I don't even remember the color. It's almost, in my mind, when I'm not looking at it, I feel like it's gray, but it's just a very, very cool mixed blonde, almost frosted. Yeah, frosted, remember? And then, so you can see some of my real hair. God, I really should pay attention a little bit to driving. I do this to aggravate people that still watch me that don't like me. Always the antagonist. But why not, right? I'm not like that in person at all, unless you're like, no, I'm really not like that. I can think of maybe a few times that I've been like that. So anyways, so what I did, I cut off all the front tracks because I was never gonna let the hairline show. This has no layers. I put layers in, but I couldn't really do the front, and it had a hard, because it's a fairly cheap wig, it had a hard part so I couldn't even put bangs. It just wouldn't have done it. It was a lace front with a lace part, middle part. So what I did was I cut off, first of all, I thinned it out within an inch of its life. Then I cut off like this many tracks, just down to the nub, because I'm either going to wear it with a hat or with one of these. And then I put this on, and then with what was left, I made a floof. And I thinned it out a lot, so before I made the floof, I shouldn't have, because I do have to obscure these tracks. So I have to wear this headband fairly far back. Oh, now I have like a hair. Make sure, guys, if you have facial jewelry, that if you put makeup on, make sure you then take a little brush and brush. I do that with my earrings. I'm always polishing. Make sure you check your earrings and jewelry for crusties and such. And like I never take these out. I also sell these as well, but I don't have them up anywhere. I have so much stuff. You guys, I have so much stuff. I'm gonna be doing that because I'm not used to this. You wouldn't believe how many things I have to sell. I have bags to sell, etc. Oh, and I put this little earring in there. I just like I'm loving my whole vibe. The other thing I liked about these earrings and why they're 70s is not just because they're gold filled, 14 karat gold filled, and not just because they are quilted. They have a quilted pattern, which is very, Chanel, but because they hang. They're a hoop. It's not like that. Some hoops do that. I liked that these hang it. It's very, reminds me of the 70s. I was a child of the 70s and 80s. A child in the 70s, a teenager in the 80s. No. More towards the late 70s, early 80s. I was a teenager. So then what I did was I made the floof. I took some hair, and I do have a brush with me to obscure tracks. Of course, I can never find the brush. Let's do this. I just think it looks so pretty. I have this brush. But I also have this one to obscure. And a better way is to take it, a piece, twist it, and then at the base, do this. And that way. Okay. And then I put this on. And I do have a wig grip on underneath. Have you guys tried this gum? It's Extra Refreshers Mint Mix. See, it has all different colors. Each one has a different mint. It's really strong. I love it. So, I'm not going to ask opinions as to whether I should get the lip thing, because oh my god, you guys remember when I had it and I asked if I should get it taken out? This was back when YouTube was just starting to change, and so a lot of people didn't just write yes, yeah, I think you're not happy with it, and it interferes with lipstick and stuff. It gave people... Come on, dude. Either pass me or don't. This guy should be in the fucking right lane. Unbelievable. Fuck all of you. People thought it gave them the right then to say, yes, I feel like you don't look feminine. Didn't ask that. I feel like it makes you ugly, da da da. I mean, it just gave them the right to say whatever they wanted, and all I was asking was yes or no. Just wait. You'll get in the left lane soon enough, you stupid ass. It's got a flatbed with a backhoe on it and was driving for a very long time in the left lane. Slowly. Oh my God, I've been talking a long time. I might have to split this up. And then I'm also wearing my fake what's it called? Apple Watch. So I turn it on. It's got all these different faces. I'm going to show you what my favorite one is. Okay, this one. I love this one. It's just like cartoons. And I love... And there's one that has a man. I love that one. Very 70s. Reminds me of like Fraggle Rock or HR Puff and stuff. Hated that show. But I do like it because... Tap on it once. Let's do my blood pressure as I'm driving. It tells me my blood pressure. And also the little... You hear is my... Doesn't bother me when I'm driving. I actually, let me just see what my blood pressure is here. I know you're supposed to like sit and calm down and all this stuff, but 105/70. I mean, I don't know how accurate it is, but it's close enough. Like it doesn't say 200/100. I actually like the sound when my car has a rattle. Is that weird? All right, I'm gonna go. You know how I love to abruptly stop these videos.